Hey, what's up? How's it going? Otaku Mike here, and I wanted to show off my collection, my comic book collection. Specifically, not my single issues, but I want to show y'all my collected editions like trade paperbacks, graphic novels, omnibuses, compendiums, stuff like that. That's what I want to show you guys, and I'll give you a little tour around my apartment and show you some of the other stuff that I collect as well. Let's get into this. We'll start off with the thing behind me. I already did a video on this on my YouTube channel, but here is my anime collection that I've been collecting for several years now. It's quite a bit. This is just shelf number one, then we have a second shelf, but I won't bore you with that. Here is shelf two. Nothing too exciting really there, but that's some of my anime that I also collect. And over here, next to the anime shelf, we got some artwork right here. We got some Usagi, Death right there, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider. I really love that Ghost Rider picture. And here are all of my single issues right here. A lot of them are top I need to read or slash file away. Let me know if you have any ideas for storing comic books in a small apartment, so I don't take up a lot of room. Let me know. But that's all my single issues. So we get over to my actual shelf for all my graphic novels and stuff. We'll start at the top. We have some of my graded issues. We have Static Issue 1, X-Men number 25, as well as Icon right there, if you can see it. And a couple knickknacks here and there that I've actually gotten over time that I actually really do like and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Then we move on over here to the first section, which is the Usagi Yojimbo section right here. This is one of my favorite series. All in all, that's why I do a podcast called Usagi Podjimbo. Plug on all major podcast platforms. But this series I do really love by Stan Sakai. This is the Fantagraphics run. This is the second printing of the special edition right here. It's really cool. I did an unboxing on my channel. As well as we have Senso right here, which is an Usagi Yojimbo story. Then we go into the Mirage slash Dark Horse run right here with 1 through 8. Then we have Legends. Sadly, I do not have Volume 9 at the moment because Volume 9 is extremely out of print and really expensive for some reason. And has yet to be reprinted. So I do not have it, sad to say. But this is my preferred reading of Usagi Yojimbo. I just collect it in trade because it's easier to collect like that. And then we move on. We have more Usagi Yojimbo right here. We have the Usagi Turtles crossover. Then we have the IDW run right here, which this actually got, I don't know if it's going to be reprinted or not, but this run, this IDW run, is extremely out of print and apparently really hard to find nowadays. Then we have the last Usagi Turtles crossover that happened. Space Usagi. This is just Usagi or Space Usagi in color, and you get an extra new story, which is all the stories that are in here as well for Space Usagi. Then we have Chibi Usagi. Chibi Usagi is actually a lot of fun. It's a fun little story. I actually gave a copy of that to my girlfriend's class, and they love reading Chibi Usagi, as well as other Usagi Yojimbo stuff. And then we have, this is not a comic book. This is actually just a cover art book right here. It's actually pretty cool. It's like 30 years of Usagi. I did a whole video about that. And this is the first section of my comic collection. Moving on, we have part 2. Sorry for it leaning. I got to fill in the rest of the space. There's comics right here that I need to put away. This is actually all of Human Target right here. that I need to put away. And Whistling Skull. And look, there's Deadpool right there. Look, little Deadpool. But we have right here the Milestone Compendiums 1, 2, 3. These are actually the first compendiums I ever got. I really love the world of Milestone. It has been so much fun to get to read and whatnot. It's probably one of my favorite compendiums of all time. Then we have Starman Compendiums 1 and 2 right here. Starman. I mean, what more can I say about James Robinson's run of Starman? Eventually I have to do a video on these for y'all guys to check them out and whatnot. I know other people have done them before, but I'm new to comic YouTube, so I get to tell you my opinions on them eventually. Then we have Stargirl by Jeff Johns. This is actually Stars and Stripes with a couple little extra stuff in it. Blue and Gold, a fun little story with Booster Gold. And then we have the Death of Superman right here. Don't have the Reign of Superman, but I've got the Death of Superman. Black Lightning Year 1 right here, as well as Batman the First Night. These are really hard to store. I don't really like these oversized. I like them, but I don't like them because they're hard to store. And then we have Duo, which I have yet to read. And we have Brave and the Bold Milestone right here. And that is the second part of my collection. Also, I have tucked away, I have Black Hammer Justice League right here. There's the hardcover trade paperback right there, as well as a trade paperback version of Black Hammer Visions. This is just a bunch of like short stories by different creators in the Black Hammer universe. Now, going down, we have Invincible 1 through 12. There's also a bunch of other Invincible stuff that I have yet to get, like the Invincible Universe books. But I decided to get the Ultimate collections for these back when Season 1 of Invincible was coming out. And it is definitely worth the read if you haven't read it. This is my preferred format for Invincible reading it, is the Ultimate collections. You get all the extra stuff and whatnot. I know there's compendiums and new editions and stuff like that, but that's my preferred reading. And then we have Black Hammer, the library editions. We have Black Hammers 1 through 3 right here, as well as the World of Black Hammer 1 through 4. This is really the only way I read Black Hammer. This is the way I started reading Black Hammer. If you haven't read it, it's a really good story about superheroes trapped on a farm and have been trying to figure out what exactly is going on for like 10 years. And then the world outside has evolved over time and stuff. It's a really interesting look at the world of superheroes. In a sense, I definitely recommend checking it out if you ever get to read it. Now we get to the bottom portion with Black Hammer, World of Black Hammer Library Edition Volume 5 right there, Sweet Tooth Compendium, the library editions for Umbrella Academy, as well as the spinoff, You Look Like Death, which is a really good, not one shot, but like side story, as well as Saga, books 1 to 3. I gotta catch up on Saga right there. It's a really, really good read. That is one book that actually got me back into reading comics. Was Saga? Was people talking about Saga? It's really worth your read. I feel like. We have Paper Girls 1 to 3. I have yet to read Paper Girls, so I cannot tell you much about it. I did see the TV show though. Then we have The Legend of Zelda. It's kind of like a manga slash graphic novel almost. Basket Full of Heads, Family Tree 1 through 3. That is definitely worth your time. If you're looking for a new horror thing by Jeff Lemire, it's a couple years old, but it's definitely worth your time to check out and read. Superman Smashes the Klan, Rocketeer Adventures right there. Punk Rock Jesus. You can never go wrong with Punk Rock Jesus. Then we have Lady Killer. This is the library edition, as well as volumes 1 and 2 of Mike Mignolia's Hellboy in library editions. And that is my entire collected version for my comic book shelf. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, what do you guys think? I know it's not that much, but it's very curated to what I personally like and enjoy. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.